What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Gavin, what's up?
What's going on? How's it going?
Oh, I'm excited because I love doing these live demonstration videos, right? Where we're actually going to go live right now and we're going to go call, we're going to look up some older listings. We're going to call some realtors up and make an offer. We're going to show you how quick and easy it is to do it live. And why are we doing this, Gavin?
Because we have an awesome challenge that's coming up, and we're going to show you how easy it is so you can do it too to get making money.
It's crazy easy. Go to offerchallenge.net. We start next week as we're recording this, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be holding your hand for 30 days, challenging you and holding you accountable to making 3 offers a day. And we're going to show you how easy that actually is in this video. And it starts next week as we're recording this right now. So go check it out at offerchallenge.net, offerchallenge.net. And right now we're going to actually go into a market, Savannah, Georgia, near where Gavin lives. And we're just going to call some sellers, maybe some realtors. We don't know yet. And we may fall flat in our face, but let's see. Here's the thing I love about doing this live like this is we're going to just show you it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be like the expert. Okay. We're just going to be calling people and saying, hey, we're looking for a deal. Can you tell us a little bit about your house? It's as simple as that. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and we'll get it up here. And we are looking at Savannah. This is Savannah, Georgia. I'm in Redfin. And one of the things that I like to do is let's just look at houses. Let's look at filters. And I want houses that have been on the market more than 30 days. Now, Redfin, Savannah, Georgia is a hot market, right, Gavin? I mean, there's not, every market is hot, but there are 676 homes right now on the market longer than 30 days. Now, we can also maybe go in, let's remove new construction because sometimes new construction is on there. We got 260 homes, and what I like to do is sort this by price. And let's start looking at some of these houses. Let me know when you see one that you might want to call. This is a short sale for 35. This is maybe vacant land. This is a beater upper. Now, could anybody really actually buy this house, Gavin?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Where is that? I'll see if I can.
Well, see where the thing is red?
Yeah.
In the map?
Okay.
Now I can open this up and we can look at a bigger map here.
Got it.
And let me zoom out. So this is in an area where probably landlords own some properties,
Yeah.
We can go in here to the street view, take a look at the neighborhood. Next to a nice house, maybe. Yeah, so this is a rental neighborhood. This one needs some TLC. All right.
Yeah.
Map view. One of the things I like to look at if we can real quick is a satellite view. It gives you an idea like what's in the neighborhood. Is it an industrial area? It's close to a park. That's pretty cool. Are there a lot of vacant lots around? And it doesn't look like there is. So this is a good neighborhood. I like it. But it's close to kind of a street. Maybe there's some industrial going on there. But look at this. It's $55,000. It's been on the market for 156 days. You want to give this guy a call?
Sure. Is this a realtor?
Yes. Andrew Myers. Phone number.
2. Okay, and this is on Hudson Street?
Yeah. I'll text you the link to this house in case you want to open it on your computer.
Okay.
Just texted you the link to the Redfin.
Okay, here it is. All right. Cool. Let's roll.
I'm going to look it up on Zillow while you're doing that. They cut the price a month ago.
Have you got any sold you can pull quick? I might make him an offer right now.
Yeah. Let me open it up here. Watch what I'm doing here, guys, and how I'm pulling solds. That house is right in the middle of this map. I'm going to go here to more filters, turn off for sale, solds on last year. Done. Zoom out. There's a bunch of nicer homes for sale. Let me look at this. This was
answer.
1080 square feet. Here I am. Didn't answer?
No.
All right.
We got another.
Yeah. I'm just showing people real quick how to get some sold comps real fast with Redfin.
I'm going to call him again. Let's see.
All right. 45, 58, 62. They're asking 55.
Ooh, voice.
You know, it is the cheapest house in the neighborhood. You get voicemail?
Yeah.
All right.
It's standard when we do it.
And I said this yesterday too. Why do you think realtors are struggling to make any money in this business? They just never answer their phone. Now, you know, this is a rough house. There's 20 pictures. You want to look at nicer properties, Gavin?
It doesn't matter.
Let's do this. Let's do at least 100,000. And let's keep it under 300,000. 90 homes. All right. It's a nice looking house here. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It needs work. And do you see where this one is? See the red? I'm going to open it up here, view details. Look at the map. All right, that's where it is. Similar area, right?
Yeah.
I'll text you the link to this house right now. And then here's the realtor's number is not here. So we need to do some sleuth detective work. We're going to Google David Thomas, Doris Thomas Realty, Inc. Sometimes you can get the realtor's phone number at realtor.com. Let's Google this address or go to this address to realtor.com. Realtor.com will give you the realtor's contact information a lot easier many times. Do you see it? So it's here we go. Are you ready? I'll text this number to you. There you go, Gavin. I just texted it to you. Where'd Gavin go? Gavin's gone. Well, I'll call this realtor then. What's going on here? All right, it is 912-233-0303. Gavin's back. The number's been disconnected.
Sorry. Someone was at the door.
All right. Well, the number on the realtor.com for this website has been disconnected. Let's here's another number right here for the broker. 912-355-0294. Maybe this is why it's been on the market 352 days. Nobody answers their phones. We'll try. Maybe we'll try one more here, Gavin, and then do a role play if we can't get one.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's frustrating when it happens.
Doris Thomas Realty, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi, my name is Joe. Is this Doris Thomas Realty?
Yes.
Ah, nice. I'm calling about your house at 1014 Carroll Street that you have listed.
14.
Yeah, 1014 Carroll Street.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Okay, nice. I just had some questions about the house. Do you know much about it?
Okay. Is it okay if I give you a call right back?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
May I have his name and number?
It's Joe McCall. Joe McCall. And my phone number?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. I just gave her my cell phone number. I didn't want to broadcast it to the world. Okay, so I don't know. That sounded like they don't know what's going on. She said, "Oh, can I call you back, please?" Here's another one. This is a property. If you look at the photos here, not much going on here. Are there basements in Savannah?
No.
No basements?
No.
All right. So this is a property. Maps not available. Repainted in February 2019. Been on the market for 71 days. I want a property where I can see it on a map. So let's get back out of here. And there's no address for that. All right, here looks like a good house. It's a 2-bedroom. This one looks better. 3-bedroom. 25 photos. Some curb appeal would do wonders for this house. Power wash the brick, new fence. Fix whatever that is. That's the deck. Oh, yeah, cosmetic. Paint and carpet inside, new bathroom. Resurface, new countertops, new cabinet doors. All right, this is a rental property. It's going to need 10, 15 grand to get it ready to rent. Okay, this is in a good area. Gavin, I'm going to show you where this one is. Kind of on the west side of Savannah.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of rental properties there. They're asking 119. Hasn't sold yet. 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 1,352 square feet. It's been on Redfin, the MLS, for 110 days. All right. And let's Google, or let's look up this property in realtor.com, because sometimes we get the realtor's contact information in realtor.com. Paste that address there. 4019 Campbell Street. And there's a broker's number. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'll text this to you as well. Do you want me to just text it to you?
I got the listing up. I need the number.
912
912
238
Yep.
0874. I just texted it to you. And I will also send you the Redfin link right here.
How many days has it been on?
110 days.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? I was just inquiring about a property that you have online on 4019 Campbell Street, Savannah. It's 4019, it looks like. I'm an investor. I'm looking to buy more properties, and I know it's been on the market a while. I just wanted to see if there's any flexibility in the price at all. Okay. 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 Yeah. So is he? Did you say it is his listing or is it someone else's listing? Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, put me through. That'd be great. Thanks. So she's just a girl in the office. It's some estate sale.
State
So they
sale.
don't. Yeah. So they don't have the. They don't actually have the listing. I guess they're helping move it or something. I'm trying to get the next person on.
While you're doing that, you can see comps here. Like these are sold similar size. We could maybe do similar bedrooms, 3+, 55, 70, 70, 95. They're asking 119.
Voicemail. What do you have to do to buy a house? Like, this is insane. Any realtors watching us, just answer your phone and you're a step ahead of the game.
You'll make a ton of money. We need to create a course called Answer Your Stupid Phone.
Yeah. I just got his voicemail. She was nice, but she had no interest, like, had no information. She didn't know. She said that he wasn't the guy to speak to, but I should probably speak to him. I was like,
Well, let's role play on this then, Gavin.
interesting. So this is what I was going to do. I was actually going to do a bit of a hard to the point with him. How many days was it?
110 days.
Got it. All right. So I'll tell you how it would have gone.
All right, so I'm going to be the realtor. All right,
Okay.
you're the investor. So,
Yeah.
hello.
Hey, is that George?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, George, how you doing? I just got off the phone with Sarah in your office. She put me through to you about this property on 4019 Campbell Street.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember it. It looks like it's been on there about 120 days. She was saying something about an estate sale, but she was unsure. Can you tell me a little bit about the property?
Well, yeah, it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of TLC, and the owners are just trying to sell it. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. It's in a good area. It's a good rental property.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at the comps actually as we talk right now. It seems well overpriced to me, but I'm willing to make an offer on it. Do you think they'd entertain a lower price?
Yeah, I think they would, but they're not going to give it away,
What would you class as giving it away?
Well, I don't know. Just go ahead and make an offer. You can send it to me and I'll send it to them.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm probably looking at about 30,000, 40,000 on this. What do you think about that?
Like offering $30,000-$40,000?
Yeah, absolutely.
How'd you come up with that number?
It looks like solds have been selling for, about 55,000, 70,000. They're in way better condition. So I figured with the repairs that's going to bring it for rent ready, I need to be in about the $30,000-$40,000 range.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they'll take that. Probably not. I think you're wasting your time.
Okay. Well, what do you think I'm wasting my time? I mean, what would you say? What do you think about that offer, knowing the market?
Well, they've already rejected offers that were like 75, 80.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, look, it looks like it's probably not going to work right now unless, I mean, would they be interested in doing any terms on this, any seller finance or anything, do you think?
Oh, I doubt it. They just want to get rid of it. There was, it's kind of sad. The owners passed away and the family's just trying to get rid of it.
No, it makes sense. Well, look, what I'll do is I'll put an offer together and send it anyway. If you can present that, and then I'll follow back up with you and kind of see what their thoughts were. How does that sound?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks. So the reason I went with that is because a property like this, when you're dealing with a realtor that's kind of when you get them on and they're busy, I want to try and get to the point, right? It's been on there 180 days, 120 days. So I want to get them on side with me that this is madness. Like, and if we would have had more time, Joe, I would have said, look, like, why are you taking these calls at 100? Like, why have you even got this listed? Because it's never going to sell, right? So why are you wasting? This is how I would be trying to educate the realtor. Like, on a serious note, I'd be like, why are you even taking these calls when it's got to be lower? Like, just do the family a favor and just say, hey, like, put some money into it, or you got to lower your price to move this.
Yeah, one of the cool things about Redfin too is right from here you can turn for sale on, turn solds off, and just zoom out a little bit till you get 10 to 20 properties, sort it by price, and again just talk to them. Here's a house right here for 79,000.
Yeah,
one for 85 that doesn't need hardly any work.
Exactly. And we were role playing that, but he would know that, right? Often they'll be like, yeah, I agree with you. Right. I agree, but I don't think they'll accept it. Well, we can still make an offer, right? Based on that, because there will be, here's the thing, there will be a time where they have to do something unless they're going to sit on that forever, right? There's either got to be where they're going to put money in to get the value up, or they got to lower their expectation to sell it. And one of them two things will happen over a period of time.
Yeah. Let's do the reverse role play. I'll be the investor. You're the realtor.
Okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, this is Joe. Is this George?
Yes, speaking.
Oh, it is George. Okay. All right. Hey, George, I'm calling about that property you've got on Campbell Street.
Yes.
Is it available?
It is.
I'm just looking at it here. It looks like it needs a lot of work. Can you tell me a little bit about the story? What's behind what's going on at the house?
Yeah, so this is an estate sale. There's about 5 people that have got this, and they're trying to sell it, and that's kind of what it is. That's kind of the situation.
Well, they must not be in a hurry though. It looks like it's been on the market for 110 days, like 3-4 months.
No, they're not, and they're pretty firm on the price right now, and they're definitely not in a hurry, and they're thinking this crazy market that they're going to get that amount.
So how negotiable are they on their price?
We've had a few offers in on the lower side, but they're not interested, not right now.
Okay. Well, I'm an investor looking to buy some more property in the area. I actually live in St. Louis, Missouri. My business partner lives there in Georgia, and we do some deals together. Okay. But let me just ask you, what are they going to do if they can't sell this thing? Are they just going to keep it forever or rent it out, or what are their plans, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's definitely not rentable. So unless they're going to put some money in and do that, it's just that the family dynamics, a couple want to keep it and a couple want to sell it and they can't decide. And, that's kind of where they're at. So I don't really know what they're going to do long term.
Okay. And by the way, you can represent me. If we decide to buy this house, would you be okay with writing up the offer for me and representing me? You can get both sides of the commission.
Yeah, absolutely. Great.
Okay, so like, let me just ask you about this neighborhood. What's it like? Is this a good area?
It's okay. I mean, it's a rental area, right? It's decent. It's safe, but it's not kind of high end by any means. It's
What
a
are, what,
safe neighborhood though.
what are the schools like? School district?
School districts, okay. It's probably like the third best in Savannah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what do you think if we fix this up and got it rent ready? What do you think it would rent for?
Probably rent for about 1,100 a month.
Okay. Cool. And are there a lot of other rentals in the area?
Yeah.
Would you say it's mostly like a rental neighborhood, or are people fixing houses to sell them to retail buyers in that area?
No, it's definitely more rental. People are putting, 10, 15, 20,000
Nice.
in, getting them rent ready and then renting them back out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So how's the rental market there? Is it pretty strong?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right.
It'll rent pretty easy.
What do you think? Like, how much work do you think it needs?
I don't know. A lot. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure if you see the pictures.
Yeah.
Some of the rooms are okay, like the bedrooms, and then some are just need a lot of work. The bathroom's old, the kitchen's livable for sure, but it definitely needs some work. I guess you'd be looking at, with the size of it, probably 25, 30,000 you'd have to put into it.
25 to 50,000?
25 to 30,000
Oh, okay.
to get
How's
it
the
like rent
foundation?
ready.
Foundation's good.
Yeah, no problems with the foundation.
Do you know anything about termites or mold or any of that crazy stuff?
Not that I know of. No.
Yeah. You know how long the roof was put on?
Roofs, it's definitely probably about 7 years. I think they had the roof done, so the roof should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like just with some nice TLC, some curb appeal, maybe take the fence out. Looks like it could be a really nice house.
Yeah, it's brick, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'd love to make an offer. I'm not going to be anywhere near what they're asking, and I don't know where I would be at, but you think if I gave them a good solid offer, could close in a couple weeks, not really have any contingencies? I got to have my contractor come and look at it, but do you think they could budge on their price at all?
I'll present anything. So, I'm willing to present anything. As of right now, I don't think they'll move a lot on the price, but you never know. So
Have they gotten other offers?
Yeah, they have.
What have they turned down, if you don't mind me asking?
We've had some low ones, like in the 40s and the 50s, that they turned down and said it was crazy. So yeah.
I'm just looking right here. I know you've seen this probably. I'm just looking at the comps, properties that have sold similar size. And there's some that have sold in that area for 28. I'm sure your property is nicer. You know this area better than I do, but 40,000, 43, 45. Boy, I'm probably going to have to be somewhere in that price range. What do you think about that?
I don't disagree, but they're pretty, like I said, they, when they asked my opinion, I told them that, the listing was high, but they said, well, this market, we think we can get it. So that's kind of where we're at. But I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Well, okay. One more thing. I'll go ahead and make, how about this? I'll email you kind of an offer. We don't have to worry about the paperwork or the contracts yet, and you can write them up for me if you want, but let me email you a couple different options. You can talk to them and see if it works, but I'm going to send you a cash offer, and I'm also going to send you a higher offer if they would consider something like seller financing. You think they'd be open to that, or probably not?
I don't know. No one's offered that yet, so we've not talked about it. Again, we have a split in the family. Like, some want to keep it and some want to sell it, so it could go either way. So
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I'll present it. If you put it down and tell me what you want to offer, I'll go to them and see if they're interested.
All right, cool. And one more thing: do you have any other properties that might be a good deal? Do you do a lot of work in this neighborhood? Do you have anything else that might be of interest to me?
I do, yeah. I have one actually down the street as well that I own.
Nice.
It's on 1014 Carroll Street.
1014 Carroll Street. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me do this. Let me sharpen my pencil, do a little dig in here, and I'll send you an email. I have your email. It's blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And I will shoot you an email. Let's talk again later today. And I'd like some more information about that other house, but let's just tackle this one first.
Got it.
All right, George. Hey, good talking to you, man.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so I took a little different approach, maybe a little nicer, but one of the things I wanted to get to the realtors first as quickly as I could was, hey, I'd like you to represent me so you can get both sides of the commission.
Yeah.
Because you want these realtors to know that, I want them to make money. I want them to succeed. I want them on my side. And so it's not as adversarial. And also, by the way, I should have said, I'm a realtor as well here in St. Louis, Missouri with Keller Williams. I don't know what broker this guy is, but sometimes that just helps you get he's not with Keller Williams. So sometimes that helps get your foot in the door a little bit. If you're also an agent and they know you're not some fly by night, late night infomercial wholesaler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think as well, you have to read the situation, right? Of what you're dealing with. And I think if you're doing a lot of calls, I want to try and get, when it's so crazy on the amounts, right? When we're so far off, that I want to get to kind of like where we're heading and try and get on the same page as the realtor. Because the realtor's telling me like that this is a good deal at 120 and generally believes it from what we've seen. It's been on 110 days. Like, I know he's not going to be probably an investor friendly realtor that's going to have another deal if he thinks this one's a deal, right? So is he trying to get the sale of this, or is he trying to get real with me? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important to build them relationships, because if you can get you and a realtor on the same page, then between you can do a lot of good things. You can buy their houses, the ones that can't be listed or that need a lot of work.
Yeah. One of the other things you can do is if you're looking at what these homes sell for fixed up, you can go in here and you can see when this was built. It was built in 1945. All right. So I'm looking at solds here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to go to more filters and I want to do year built. Let's do 1920 to 1960. All right, so that's even, you can now, and then you sort it by price from high to low. And some of these areas now, you can see that, fixed up, maybe some of these things can sell for, maybe I'm too far out. Let me zoom in a little bit more. There's not much. This is definitely a rental neighborhood. Nobody's coming in here to fix things up and sell them retail, right? And you can also tell kind of by looking at the neighborhood. What I was going to say was, let's go to Street View. This is a solid rental property, right? But nobody's coming out here to buy and fix and flip a retail to a retail buyer, I don't think. And it was one of the things I should have asked. Is anybody in here in this neighborhood fixing and flipping to retail buyers? I mean, maybe they are.
Yeah.
Trying to get a feel for if I were to fix, I should have asked if I were to fix this up, get it real nice, what do you think it would sell for? But anyway, let's come up with an offer. What would we send him? Looking at I'm just going to keep this super simple. Forget the AOV. I mean, the Mayo formula, the ARV times 70% minus repairs, minus your wholesale fee. Because in this type of a neighborhood where it's mainly rental properties, this is what we're looking at here. The Mayo formula typically works better in nicer areas where there's fewer rental properties. Does that make sense? So just looking at this is in the last year, we're going to need to offer somewhere between 50 to 60,000, right? So what I would do is I'd probably in my email say, hey, I can offer cash somewhere between $50,000 to $60,000. Okay. And then my option 2 would be owner financing. And I would probably do owner financing, keep it real simple, at 90,000. I would probably do 90,000. And he said this property rented for $1,100 a month in rent. So I would take 1,100. Let me get my calculator here. 1,100 divided by 2, just $550 a month until paid. I'm writing this down. Until paid. So, I might even offer 10,000 down. Okay. Where do you get that money? You say, oh, I don't have $10,000. Well, you can get a private investor. All right. So 90,000 subtract 10,000. So that's principal owed of 80 grand divided by 550 a month. So that's 145 months divided by 12, paid off in 12 years. Okay. So that's would be my offer. I would give them cash 50 grand, or I'd give them 90 grand with owner financing. I probably wouldn't do 10 grand down. It needs too much work. I would do 1,000 down. And it's all negotiable, right? 1,000 down, let's say 550 a month, principal only payments for 12 years or something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be cash flowing on that deal, because what I would do if I were to get that property owner financing, I would clean it up. This is a powerful thing about owner financing, guys. I would clean it up a little bit, take the curtains out, clean the junk that's in the bathroom, maybe even tear the carpets out, clean the kitchen out, hire somebody to come in and just clean it. And I would sell it as a handyman special owner financing. I would sell it for $120,000 owner financing. And I would get about 5% down, maybe 10%. Handyman special. And I would do, let's just say 6% P&I. Okay, principal and interest. If you were to look at an amortization schedule, let's just look at that right now. Amortization schedule at bankrate.com. So if the mortgage amount, if it was 120 grand, they put 5% down. So 120,000 times 0.05, that's 6, and 0 credit check, right? So that's 6 grand down. So the mortgage would be 114,000, 30 years, interest rate 6%. My PI would be $683. That's principal and interest. Let's do 8%. So that'd be 836. Okay. Minus 550. So I'd be collecting 836 a month. Now taxes and insurance are also going to be escrowed. So I would be escrowing an additional 200 a month or whatever for taxes and insurance. So they would be all in that house for maybe about $1,000 a month, but they would own it long-term, 30 years, no short-term balloons. It's completely compliant with Dodd-Frank. Okay. And they would own it then. I'd do 30 years, but I would be the bank instead of being the landlord. I wouldn't put any money into it to fix it up. I would sell it as is, handyman special. I would be getting 300. Well, let's see here. 836 subtract 550. I'd be getting about $286 a month net cash flow on this thing. But my principal pay down, every month I'm putting $550 a month towards principal pay down. Okay. So, and then the tenant buyer, the tenant is actually paying that for me. So within 5 years, 550 times 12 times 5, I've got $33,000 in equity in this thing. And so that means I would owe minus 90. I would owe $57,000, and it would be, I'll be selling it for $120,000. So if that buyer cashed me out in 5 years, my profit would be $63,000, and that doesn't include the cash flow. 63,000, so 280 times 12 times 5. My cash flow would be 16 grand. So my total profit on this deal, I'm going through this crazy fast, would be about $80,000. $75,000, $80,000 would be my total profit on this deal if the buyer who's in it refinances and cashes me out in 5 years. That's the powerful thing with owner financing. All right.
Yep.
So we went through that pretty quick. Let me show you something though, guys. If you go through we didn't go through that pretty quick. That actually took a long time. Offerchallenge.net. Offerchallenge.net. We're going to challenge you guys to make 3 offers a day for the next 30 days. It starts next week. This challenge is only $500, And we're going to be holding your hand through this 30 days. We're going to be doing weekly coaching calls. We're going to have a private Facebook group where you can answer your questions. The first week of the challenge, we're going to be teaching you every day for the first 5 days, what to say to sellers, how to make offers, and how to make the offers and what to send. It doesn't have to be in a formal contract or a lease a proposal. It could be just like what we talked about. You could send the realtor an email giving them an option. I'll pay 50 grand cash or 90 grand owner financing, principal only payments, or something like that in an email. That's an offer. That's all you have to do. Our goal is to talk to 5 sellers a day and make at least 3 offers a day. And over 5 days a week, that's 15 offers a week. You have the weekends to catch up, okay? Every week, you're going to submit a scorecard and just show us your numbers. If you can make 60 offers in 1 month, that's only 3 offers a day, we will give you 100% of your money back. So we don't want you worried about steps 7 and 8. We want you just focusing on talking to sellers and making offers. And we'll partner with you on these deals if you want. We have the money to lend on the deals. We have the national title companies that will close all of your cash and creative financing deals anywhere in the U.S. And we have the buyers. We have the access to anything that you need to close these deals. We may partner with you and buy the deal ourselves. We may lend on the deal ourselves, or we may just connect you with another wholesaler or another buyer that we already know in your market. Okay. That's as simple as it is. It's $500, offerchallenge.net. And we give you the money back if you complete the challenge. Sounds like a no-brainer, doesn't it, Gavin?
Yeah, it is. That's why it is. It is an absolute no-brainer. I think it's, we talked about this, Joe, yesterday, if anyone's re-listening, but I think you've got to do you back yourself, right? Talk to my clients all the time about that. You've got to back yourself and you've got to put it in, because we could do 1 offer a day, but we want you to get results. And we feel that if you're doing 3 offers a day consistently and you're having conversations, then you will get results. That's the whole point of it. And it's trying to create habits. In 4 weeks, you should be able to create a habit of doing this. This is the new daily thing for you, is to be marketing, is to be talking to sellers, is to be making offers. And a lot of this can be done and outsourced as well. So yeah, I think if you bite yourself, it's $500, but you got to have skin in the game. We just did a full week worth of training, Joe, for $5, right? Yeah. Why? It was literally something to do with a fight. We could have done it for $1, I guess. It's just to stop all the spam coming in and get people to engage. Like if you're going to go through the step of actually just paying $5, then there's more chance you're actually doing something. And this is the same concept. It's taking that of the leads we got last week now to actually making offers and trying to turn it into making checks and doing deals. So we're going to be doing some extra things in there as well, kind of analyzing the deals that we're doing and how we're finding them, and doing some cool stuff as well. So there's going to be a ton of value. So yeah, I'm excited.
Offerchallenge.net. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be doing more videos like this, kind of like trying to call and talk to realtors live. Or if we can't reach anybody, then we'll just do a role play like we just did. I like the role plays because we can throw curveballs at each other. And but anyway, go check it out, guys. Offerchallenge.net. We will see you later. We appreciate you all. Oh, we got some comments here. Let's just see what we've got here and see if we got any questions. How does this work? Well, we just showed you. Can you do this without any money? Yes, because we'll partner with you on these deals. How much money did it cost to go to Redfin, right, and make a phone call?
0.
Right. Are you fixing up the houses? No. And this is the great thing about this business. We can partner with people who will fix up the houses. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Joe, the other thing is as well, like we just were cold calling there. So it's done on volume. The ways that we'll teach you how to market is that you will be engaging with people. So when you get on the phone, they should be ready to get on the phone with you and talk with you. So you won't have that time lapse as much as what you've just seen. Trying to get people on.
Coach Joe with the double dip strategy. I love it. Double dip means you get a fee or deposit or something from your tenant buyer, option consideration, and then you sell that deal to an investor for another assignment fee. You get to double dip, or you let the realtor double dip. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Do you get a? Oh, hey, the realtor's calling me back. Hold on a second here. Hello, Joe.
Hey, Joe. This is Ebony calling back about Carroll Street?
Yes. Hi. Were you the one I was just talking to?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry. I've been looking at so many different houses here. This is the property on Carroll Street, 1014 Carroll Street.
Yes, sir, this is.
Oh, okay, nice.
So 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1380 square feet.
Yes. Well,
Okay, so how?
well, I'm an investor. I'm actually in St. Louis, and my business partner is in Georgia, and we're looking for some properties that we can fix up and maybe just rent out. And so I just wanted to ask some questions about this property in particular. I know it needs a lot of work. I'm looking at the pictures here. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, from what I'm seeing on the listing, it's just okay. Everything you pretty much saying is what I'm saying. Like it needs a little bit of work. I do see that it was built in 1975, so plumbing, maybe electric may have to be looked at. It's vacant, so if the person that you have here is, I can open the door and let them get a real good look inside of it. And we can just kind of go from there.
Well, yeah. Let me just ask you some more questions, if that's okay, though. Like I can see it's been on the market for almost a year, 352 days. Why do you think it hasn't sold yet?
From what the listing agent said, the bank is pretty set on the price, so they're not really allowing too much wiggle room.
Ah, so this is a bank-owned REO property.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, one more thing too. I'm a realtor, by the way, in St. Louis, and but we're looking for deals, and so you can represent us on this deal. Will the bank let you represent both buyer and seller and double dip the commissions?
So are you saying if you were to buy and resell?
No, if I was to buy it, you could represent me and the sellers and get both commissions.
No.
They won't let you do that?
No, but this one is already listed with another agent.
Yeah, it's Doris Thomas Realty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's you guys, right?
Yes, but I'm not the listing agent.
Okay, but I'm just saying Doris Thomas Realty Inc. can also represent me if you guys want and get both sides of the commission.
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. But let me just ask you too, if I'd like to make an offer on this, but I'm going to have to be way less than 108. And I don't know what yet, but has the bank rejected any other offers that you know of?
Yes, the last one was 87.
Oh, 87? And they rejected that?
Yes.
How long ago was that?
I want to say maybe a few weeks, but let me go speak with the listing agent and I can give you more information, okay?
Okay, all right. I'll just wait.
Okay. Hey, Joe, he said about 3 weeks ago.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do this. Can I get your email address?
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
It is EB.
Uh-huh.
SIMM.
Okay.
ONS.
Okay.
KK@Yahoo.
Okay. I'll repeat that here. EB Simmons, KK@yahoo.com.
Yes.
And what was your name again?
Ebony.
Ebony. Cool. Okay, Ebony, let me look at some numbers and I'll send you something. And I'm not going to send you a contract. I'll just send you an email. And if you feel like it's a complete waste of time to even submit an offer, then you don't have to. But yeah, I mean, maybe we can get this off the bank's hands. Is this a local bank, by the way, or is it a big national bank?
Let me see.
I'm just curious.
It is not showing me, but I can always check.
Okay, well, it's not a big deal. All right, Ebony, thanks for the time. I appreciate it. I'll send you an email.
All right.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. So, Ebony I think she just sounded like a, what do you call it? A temp, not a temp, admin assistant. She sounded just like
Well,
an
how
admin
frustrating though.
Yeah.
It's that the realtor didn't come and get on the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We lost your camera there, Gavin. So they're not in a hurry to sell this thing, right? I mean, they're only going to be making $3,000 in commission, possibly, and they're going to be making $3,000 in commission. It's been on the market for a year. The bank is probably stubbornly. They're not in a hurry. They've been stubbornly refusing to accept any lowball offer, which is fine. We get it. They have every right to do that, right? But if I were to look at this property and make an offer, Gavin's working on getting his
I'm trying.
camera fixed there. If we were going to make an offer, let me remove this banner so you can see my screen better. I'm probably going to be, this is 1380 square feet, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. I'm going to click on this link right here, go to a new tab. I'm going to look at houses, beds, 3+, size. Let's do 1,000 to 1,500 square feet. More filters sold on last year. Done. And let's
So I'm gonna let you finish up. I'm
all right.
Late for another call.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you, man.
Massively. All right. Thanks, guys. See you Monday.
We're looking at this. Zoom out again just to get more. Now there's 15 homes. Here's one for 56,700. This one is for 70,000. These are solds. 75,000 and 89,900. Okay, so there are 4 sold comps. I'm going to get my calculator here. I average them. 56,700 plus 70,000 plus 75,000 plus 89,900 equals divided by 4. So that average is 72,900. I'm going to multiply that by 80% times 0.8. That gives me 58,320. All right. So I'm going to email Ebony back here as soon as we're done with this video and say, would they accept something around $58,320? All right. Cool. All right. That was fun. That was fun. A lot of fun. By the way, if you are a realtor again and you want to make more money in this business, just answer the phones. It's really, really simple. Even if you're a wholesaler and an investor, that's how you make money in this business. Every guy I know here local in St. Louis that's doing well, the realtors and the investors, they answer the phones and they talk to people and they spend all day talking to people. And guess what? They love it. They make good money doing it. All right. But if you're interested in this challenge, you want to see what we do here, go to offerchallenge.net. We're going to hold you accountable on the weekly coaching calls. We'll be talking about deals like this. We'll be talking about a deal you're looking at. You talked to the realtor, the seller, it didn't go well. They rejected your offer and you're like, can you look at this? Or before I send it, can we review this? And so, yeah, let's do it. And that's what we're going to do on this offer challenge. Go to offerchallenge.net right now. We'll see you guys there. But